In Jesus Christ's name. Hey, this is the most horrible rapture dream I have ever had. And I've had so many rapture dreams. I've been saved for about 32 years. I've had booklets of dreams. I used to write it all down till it got to the point where I just couldn't write it down anymore. Okay, but this was the craziest dream of a rapture. Okay, a little while ago, this was back, oh gosh, I think it was maybe about a couple years ago, I had a dream where my wife and I were in a place, and it looked like heaven, but it was a big mountain, big mountain, and we were together. We had a little light, and we were both at little light. We were playing with toys. We were playing with our little toys, okay, and we don't have much, okay, so, and it was light, and then all of a sudden, this gigantic hand came from out of the mountain, from behind this gigantic mountain, and scooped her up, me up, and all the little goodies that we have, and he carried us over to the mountain, opened the mountain up, and slid us into the mountain, and put the lid down on the mountain. Boom. That was the end of that dream. Okay, here comes the horrible rapture dream that I had, which is tied to this. My wife and I are walking along the beach, back and forth. We were going back and forth, and we were with a bunch of other people, and we got into the boat. Got into this, not too big a boat, but there was a bunch of people in there. And we were going out towards the ocean, and as we were going towards the ocean, I looked, and everybody was talking. I was looking at the ocean, and all of a sudden, I saw a tsunami. A tsunami so high that it wasn't like one tsunami. It was like a whole row of tsunamis. They must have been hundreds of feet high, and the waves were breaking on the top. And everybody in the boat was saying, "Go back, go back, go back." But I screamed and said, "Do not go back. Don't go back. Put the pedal to the metal and jam it. Go straight forward." So whoever was in control of the boat hit it to the floor. We went flying, man, and we were flying, but we were going faster and faster. We went up this thing, and we went up. We're not gonna make it. They're saying, "Yes, we are." Went up and went straight through the top of the wave. Landed on the other side of the tsunami. Reminds you of a movie, huh? Okay, so everything calmed down. The tsunami, we looked behind, the tsunami was gone. And everybody felt calm. There was a real short while of calm. And then all of a sudden, now you gotta look at me. Look at me with this. All of a sudden, there was a slight shaking that started. Like that. And then it went harder and harder and harder and harder. Boom! And in an instant, I was taken, and my wife, and we were put into the mountain. Into this place of so reinforced. It was so reinforced. And when we were in there, there was so much commotion on the outside of this mountain. We were in this mountain. And there was so much commotion on the outside of the mountain. I looked around the space that we're in. I could see bodies that were being compressed and crushed against this place where we were at. But no blood, no nothing. Nothing could get into this little spot that my wife and I were at. And the bodies were being crushed, and I could look, and there was this one thing I could look at. Cars and buildings were being thrown and down to the ground and crushed, and bodies being crushed. It was unbelievable horror. But I was not shaken. I was not concerned. And as a matter of fact, I'm in this place, and there's my beautiful wife, and she was just dancing around. She was dancing around. She was so happy, and we were happy. But the end had come, because we were taken up and put in a safe place. place. Are you in the safe place? Are you in the rock? Where are you? Where are you? Or are you in the world? Are you concerned about voting for Trump? And if you're a far left fool, the fool says in his heart, there is no God. Are you voting for Biden? You have some kind of sense of morals that you believe in God, that you're going to vote for Trump, who has a sense of morals. No, he's far from being a holy man, but he is. He is the minister of God, because God put him in authority in his country, and he is administrating God's authority over us. Read it in the Bible. He's the minister. Okay, now, get ready. We have an election coming up. It ain't going to be a beauty. We have the virus, which is spreading again all over the place. Are you in Babylon? Are you going to get the plague? Or are you out of Babylon so you don't share in her plagues? All this happens just before we're all sitting in heaven in Revelation 19. There we are. Praise in the Lord. Praise in the Lord. Now's the time. Are you ready? Do you have your place in the rock? Now may the Lord bless you. May the Lord keep you. And may his face shine upon you.